Hello everybody, it's your boy N here. I'm coming at you guys with another YouTube video. So in today's video it is going to be the new and updated fastest way to farm crystallization catalysts in season 1 of the first Descent. Before we get into it though, real quick, my creator code is going to be on screen right now and it's also going to be the top link in the description. I will be doing some giveaways in my Discord server soon and on my YouTube channel, so using that creator code is the best way to get yourself into them giveaways as fast as possible and joining my Discord server, which is always linked in the description. Now, with all that out of the way, let's actually get on into today's video. Do remember to use a consumable drop rate increase modifier for extra drops whilst doing all of this, so let's get on into it now. So starting off with Murky energy residue, you're going to want to run the Forgottens on normal mode and speed run this essentially until you get to the stage where there's a little mini boss that spawns, take him out, reset, and then you are done. Again, you're just going to want to speed run until you are at this stage in the mission. Once you are here, again, just delete all the enemies as fast as you can. You're going to jump over to this side over here, this little platform. That mini boss down there is going to drop some Murky energy residue. There you go, you got it. Back to the Albion, rinse and repeat. So that is going to be the fastest solo way of getting yourself Murky energy residue. Now for co-op, there is a different method that works faster. If you've got 4 people on your squad, what you are going to want to do is run the unknown laboratory mission. This mission is going to get to a point where you've got to take out a mini boss. Now because there's 4 players in the squad, it will spawn 2 mini bosses instead of 1, giving you double the drops within the same period of time. Not too long after the first phase, you'll find yourself coming up to this room right over here. For this room, what you're going to want to do is take out all the enemies on this first side of the room. Next up, you are going to want to jump across, take care of all these enemies on this side of the room. Now as you can see over there, there is not one enemy, there are 2 enemies that are bosses. So we've taken the first one out and we've taken the second one out just like that. Now when we run into them, you can see we've gotten ourselves 2 Murky energy residue drops within the space of about a minute. You just quit, reset and run again. Okay, so next up for the Macromolecule biogel, we are going to be using the Vulgus outpost inside of the Echo Swamp. In this instance, you can see I got myself 14, which is still not too bad. So the way you are going to do this is by either using this outpost up here or using this outpost over here inside of the Musky Swamp. Now either of these outposts do not matter. You can use stealth, you don't have to use stealth, but you will still get yourself the Macromolecule. Okay, so we are now in the outpost, so let's just quickly take care of the outpost. Like I said, I'm using Bunny and I'm just shooting and destroying everything. So once we've done that, boss will spawn in, shoot him, take care of him too, and then there you go, Macromolecule biogel. As you can see, I got 22 this time, which is very good. That's enough to do 1 catalyst in of its own, but we're just going to want to keep running these outposts in order to get yourself Macromolecule biogel. Now for the mixed energy residue, I do have an entire different video showing a ton of spawns across a ton of different zones in the Agna Desert for this one. Now I'm just going to quickly go on over a few spawns for you right over here. The first one being inside of this tunnel. You are able to just jump in right there on the side or maybe in the center. You can find one of the spawns right over there. Following this back out, you are able to go either to your left or straight. In this instance, there is the spawn to my left that has actually spawned. This spawn is going to be inside the house. I grapple onto the top of it accidentally. You just go into the house, slide under it, and then up and behind into the corner. You will see the code breaker. You just crack that open, and I'll show you the next spawn now. Next spawn is going to be, of course, heading out here, heading on over to your left. I'm going to show you 3 more spawn points real quick, and then we will move on to the next part. But please do have a look at my other video covering mixed energy residue. That gives you a lot more depth. There is a spawn point right over here, just under this house right there. The second spawn point is being up on the top of this house right over here. Once you go in and not die to the bunny explosion, there you go, another spawn point is right over there. Then following it around behind this house, inside of this little cave down here, there is also a quick spawn right behind this cave, inside of this little open background secret area right over there. So that's the quick few spawns I'm going to go on over in this video. But if you do want the whole experience and a lot more spawns in across several different zones, please do check the description. I'm going to have a link to my mixed energy residue guide right over there. So next up we have the advanced neural circuits. Let me show you the way that I farm these out very fast. So we're going to want to come over to the White Knight Gulch on hard mode, or if you do on normal mode, there is a 100% drop rate, but there is a chance of better drops with hard mode and more drops in hard mode. So you're going to want to start this mission up here called Fortress Courtyard. So once you start this mission up, all you're going to want to do is just run over to that little point over there. So you're just going to want to run to the spawn point, and once you're here, a mini boss will spawn. You just take him out, and there you go. Advanced Noodle Circuit, abort mission, rinse and repeat. Now if you are doing this inside of a duo, what you are able to do is essentially have one man take care, keep starting the mission, abort and quit, and then the second man just keeps killing and taking care of the enemy and the spawn point, the mini boss, and then you can just swap every few runs and swap roles, let him pick the brains up, you pick the brains up, vice versa. You get the gist. One quick thing of note, by the way, though, is if you do run this as a duo, have the player who is going to stand on the spawn point down there run this mission over here, the Battlefield DNA mission. This works just like the Vespers XP farm, and would mean that the man who is standing, or woman, sorry, the player who is standing down over here will not have to keep quitting and resetting the mission. Only the second person who is starting the mission will have to do so. Last but not least, we have the Catalyst Blueprint. Now the fastest way to get this one is going to be running the Magister Labs infiltration, which is going to take you around about 2 minutes. I run this on 250% and leave the material pattern as the 5.6 and just go all in and run this. It will take you 2.5 minutes tops, solo or a duo, whatever it may be. You run this operation, and this is going to be where you are going to get all the material patterns. Okay, so we've just finished running the Magister Lab right now, and as you can see, we got ourselves 2 material patterns. This also doubles up as the best XP farm in the game, so let's go crack open the material patterns and see if we can get ourselves some crystallization catalysts. So to open these material patterns, we need to fight the Executioner. Now I'm gonna link a playlist in the description, and this is gonna contain a build for my Haley, my Lepic, my Glay, and also my Valby that you can use to absolutely destroy the Executioner. With Haley, I'm just gonna take care of the Executioner by using the third ability, using the fourth ability, and deleting him, and then we crack open the material pattern, and it is as simple as that. So let's just delete him. As you can see, we're locked in. 1, 2, 3, and he is dead. Now the best bit and the pure RNGesus bit of this is praying to the RNG gods that you are going to get the catalyst that you want, and we just got the catalyst. That is actually pro gaming right there. Let's do it one more time and let's see whether we get another catalyst back to back. If we get another catalyst, I don't know, man, I'll give you guys all a crisp high five and a nice cookie, but let's give this another shot. Can we get 2 catalysts back to back for good luck? Of course not.